And Chief Meteorologist Chad Merrill has your update on what to expect from weather conditions moving forward.
Good evening, Tiger. It is day 3 of the Steep Valley fire that has burned more than 800 acres. And you can see behind me the smoke plumes continue to rise. Mother Nature not helping out at all. It is sunny, it is warm, and you can see as you pan a little bit to the left that the smoke is following the New River all the way through our region. That's why you're coughing and sneezing and feeling really lousy, because the air quality is unhealthy. So use the air purifier. Continue to stay indoors as much as possible. And if you're wondering how warm it is today, our temperature got well into the 70s. Our Kestrel is showing a temperature of 73 degrees, very warm for early to mid-November standards. So what's the forecast going forward? Is the air quality going to improve? Is Mother Nature going to bring us rain? Well, finally, we are going to see a change in the pattern, and that change starts on Thursday as a cold front approaches. First of all, the relative humidity will be higher tonight. The inversion not as steep as last night, so the air quality won't be as concentrated. We won't have the particulate matter as much in the air tonight as we did last night. And then on Thursday, mostly cloudy, higher humidity for the officials combating these fires, and a few sprinkles. But the steady rain comes in Friday. How much rain are we going to get? And what does the weekend look like? I will have the full 7-day forecast in just a couple of minutes. Back to you.
And now, Chief Meteorologist Chad Merrill with your full 7-day forecast.
And welcome back, folks. Of course, the Steep Valley fire is topping headlines, and we've gotten a plethora of photos. Louise in Fayetteville yesterday showing the smoke across the New River Gorge. Mona in Oak Hill showing the sun rising through the smoke and a little bit of fog that is called smog. And Lizzie sent this today. This is along I-64, actually. So we do see some smoke in the air, and that's going to continue unabated, unfortunately. Now, what we have is high pressure in place, so temperatures are warmer than 24 hours ago. That's the color contour you see. Here's our cold front moving across the Midwest. It will move east. It will bring a couple of showers. It will also bring a turn towards cooler weather. We're in the 40s in Fargo, 45 in Denver, locally 70 in Beckley, 81 degrees in Nashville, 60 in Marlington, 70 in Lewisburg, everyone upper 60s to lower 70s. Here's how it shakes out. We have more cloud cover tomorrow, a little bit more humidity in the air, may squeeze out a sprinkle, but no measurable rain. The measurable rain will come once we get into late Thursday into the first part of Friday. We are going to squeeze out 1/4 inch of rain. On the back side of it Friday evening, it dries out. A cooler air mass through the Veterans Day weekend, that is. Temperatures at night dropping into the upper 20s, temperatures in the day in the 50s, and guess what? That dry trend, unfortunately, is going to continue through early next week, and our temperatures will start to warm up a bit. The relative humidity, though, this is good news for those combating the fires. It's going to be around 90% tomorrow morning, and then during the day we stay in that 70 to 80% tier, and then once we get into the weekend, we're still looking at those higher relative humidities through the early part of Saturday. We need the moisture. We'll squeeze it out as best as we can. Not feeling too well? Well, maybe it's the smoke, but so it could be the pressure. It's relatively low, but notice the stretch of higher pressure Saturday through Wednesday. Your temperature 62 on Thursday, 45 the high on Friday with those showers. We're in the 40s to end the weekend, and we are in the 50s next week as the warming trend continues. And temperatures at night will be in the upper 20s to lower 30s. Notice next Wednesday is the next elevated brush fire risk. So we're going to try to squeeze out as much rain as we can on Friday, because after that, we're dry again through at least the middle part of next week.
Oh my goodness. Is there any chance some of that rain can come in a little sooner?
Well, it looks like if it comes in sooner, it would be a couple of showers on Thursday afternoon, but the bulk of the rain will be the early part of Friday. I don't see an upside risk to getting any more than 1/2 inch of rain with this particular system, unfortunately. It's not tapping the Gulf of Mexico like some of those other fronts typically do in the early part of the fall season.
Well, hopefully something can change, but unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right, now we have more news coming up after this.